came here today just to tell the truth, so hopefully we can get down to the bottom of this. I'm 100%, the charges against me are 100% false, and hopefully due to time, we'll start to see that.
I feel like I know who Usher finna bring out. I'm telling y'all, I know the secret.
Young Miami is back in the headlines, and this time, it's not just for her music or podcast. The City Girls rapper, born Caresha Brownlee, has been spotted getting cozy with NFL star Stefon Diggs, fueling rumors that she's officially moved on from her roller coaster relationship with Diddy. But here's the twist. Her budding romance is unfolding amidst Diddy's escalating legal troubles, which include a series of shocking allegations against the music mogul. Fans are left speculating whether Young Miami is not only moving forward romantically, but also navigating her way through a much larger and more complex narrative.
Gotcha.
The buzz around Young Miami and Stefon Diggs' rumored romance began when the two were spotted celebrating his 31st birthday at the upscale Carbone, Miami. Paparazzi snapped the rapper leaving the restaurant with a drink in hand while Diggs kept a low profile outside. But that wasn't all. Social media sleuths quickly connected more dots. Young Miami had shared and later deleted an Instagram story featuring a neon happy birthday sign in metallic decorations with the number 31. Coincidence? Fans think not. Adding fuel to the fire, she was also seen earlier this year at a Houston Texans game, rocking a pair of custom sneakers designed by none other than Diggs himself. While reps for both have stayed silent, the clues seem to suggest something more than friendship. And honestly, who could blame her for moving on? Her previous relationship with Diddy, though glamorous on the surface, was fraught with turbulence behind the scenes.
So how would you feel about me telling people that I'm single? Because we go together.
Diddy and Young Miami's relationship was unconventional from the outset. The pair made headlines in 2022 during the premiere episode of her podcast, where Diddy famously defined their dynamic as a situationship, dating without any strings attached. Both expressed their freedom to see other people, portraying their arrangement as modern and liberating. However, what seemed like a carefree connection on the surface quickly revealed its complexities, particularly as Diddy's personal life started to unravel in the public eye, casting a shadow over their relationship.
We're dating, we go have dates, and we're friends.
Okay.
We go to exotic locations.
During their time together, Diddy welcomed his 7th child with another woman, a revelation that sent fans into an uproar. Young Miami, however, maintained her composure, asserting that she wasn't bothered since their relationship was never exclusive. Despite her cool demeanor, the dynamic between them seemed to fade as Diddy's legal troubles began dominating headlines. Now, with allegations against Diddy ranging from personal misconduct to organized wrongdoing, it's no surprise that Young Miami appears to be keeping her distance.
We are not done. This investigation is ongoing, and I encourage anyone with information about this case to come forward and to do it quickly.
Here's where things get even more intriguing. Rumors are swirling that Young Miami might be cooperating with federal authorities in their case against Diddy. Speculation suggests she could be providing information in exchange for immunity, though no confirmation has surfaced. Still, the timing of her public split from the Bad Boy Records founder and his escalating legal troubles has raised eyebrows. Could she be strategically distancing herself from Diddy while quietly safeguarding her own reputation? It's a question that has the internet buzzing with theories and curiosity.
We are not done, and that Combs did not do this alone. Do you foresee that there could be other charges related to this case?
I'm not taking anything off the table.
To grasp the gravity of the situation, one must examine the allegations against Diddy, claims as shocking as they are damning. He stands accused of orchestrating elaborate events where participants were allegedly coerced into non-conceptual activities. According to legal documents, these gatherings were meticulously planned, with staff allegedly assigned to handle every detail, from booking accommodations to ensuring the availability of specific items. The accusations go even further, including claims of silencing witnesses and intimidating victims. If proven true, these actions reveal a disturbing narrative of an empire built not only on music, but also on manipulation and control.
Now, to the latest on the arrest of Sean Diddy Combs. This one has so many people talking. The disgraced music mogul facing federal racketeering, conspiracy, and trafficking charges. Both the prosecution and defense teams are set to discuss the next phase of action following the indictment as investigators work to determine potential co-conspirators. But how exactly did we get here?
To grasp the gravity of this situation, one must examine the allegations against Diddy, claims as shocking as they are damning. He stands accused of orchestrating elaborate events where participants were allegedly coerced into non-conceptual activities. According to legal documents, these gatherings were meticulously planned, with staff allegedly assigned to handle every detail, from booking accommodations to ensuring the availability of specific items. The accusations go even further, including claims of silencing witnesses and intimidating victims. If proven true, these actions reveal a disturbing narrative of an empire built not only on music, but also on manipulation and control.
Those individuals allegedly included high-ranking supervisors in the business, personal assistants, security staff, and household staff.
Amid the chaos, Young Miami has been vocal about distancing herself from the allegations surrounding Diddy, firmly denying any involvement. Taking to social media, she declared that she has never sold herself a day in her life, addressing claims made in lawsuits alleging she received financial compensation from Diddy for certain activities. Miami dismissed these accusations as malicious rumors, insisting they were exaggerated and taken out of context. In a now-deleted post, she stated, "I'm not a part of any of that. I've been focused on my career and my kids," making it clear she intends to keep her name out of the controversy.
Public realm, this is very significant, just from who we associate Diddy being and everything we've seen him do over the decades. Like you said, this is quite the downfall to go from, we saw the mansions back in March that were raided by the feds. So to go from living in those mansions to being in a jail cell right now, I think it really underscores the magnitude of what he's facing and the weight of the federal government.
Still, the rumors persist. Young Miami's name has surfaced in connection with other controversial claims against Diddy, including allegations involving illicit substances and questionable business practices. Although no concrete evidence links her to these accusations, the mere association has fueled speculation. As Diddy's trial looms, scheduled for May, the intrigue surrounding the case, and those connected to it, only deepens. It's evident that this story is far from over, leaving fans and critics alike eager to see how it unfolds.
I think it's to be expected, just the shock of this and the questions about what is ahead of us. How long is he going to be in custody? Is this an R. Kelly situation? Is he going to not get out for a number of years? Is he going to end up serving a long-term prison sentence from this? Or does he have a chance of beating these charges at a trial that could come?
For now, Young Miami seems focused on reclaiming her own narrative. Her rumored relationship with Stefan Diggs offers a fresh start, a chance to move on from a chapter of her life that has been overshadowed by controversy. However, stepping into the spotlight with a new partner brings its own challenges. Diggs, a star athlete, has so far managed to avoid the intense scrutiny that often accompanies dating a high-profile celebrity like Young Miami. Whether their relationship can withstand the public's sharp gaze remains uncertain. Meanwhile, Diddy's legal troubles are just beginning. The allegations against him have opened a Pandora's box of questions about power, accountability, and the darker side of the entertainment industry. While he battles to clear his name, those around him, former partners, colleagues, and even family members, are left to deal with the fallout.
Defendants, but there's also strategic reasons for the prosecutors to want him to have co-defendants, because right now he hasn't waived his right to a speedy trial, which would force prosecutors to take up the trial pretty quick, which they actually might not be ready to do. But if they supersede him and have co-defendants with him, it makes it a lot easier to pursue a trial continuance without him waiving his speedy trial right.
Young Miami's decision to distance herself from Diddy could be viewed as a savvy move, both personally and professionally. However, it also raises questions about loyalty, morality, and self-preservation. Did she sense the impending fallout and get out before it was too late? Or is she a victim caught in the crossfire of a much larger situation? The answers remain unclear, But one thing is certain, this story is far from over.
The judge has denied bail for Sean Diddy Combs. Of course, this was the hip-hop mogul's latest bid for freedom as he remains in federal jail for his racketeering and sex trafficking case.
As the legal proceedings unfold, all eyes will be on young Miami to see how she handles her newfound independence. Will she continue to thrive in her career, building on the success of her podcasts and music? Or will the weight of her past with Diddy prove too heavy to shake off? And what about her blossoming romance with Stefon Diggs? Will it grow into something real, or is it just a temporary escape from the chaos? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. The drama surrounding young Miami and Diddy is a saga fans won't forget anytime soon. The story of their relationship takes another unexpected twist as we delve deeper into their history and the storm of legal chaos surrounding the music mogul. This isn't just about a breakup or moving on. It's a tangled web of high-profile romance, controversy, and a scandal shaking the entertainment industry to its core. So, how did an open relationship that seemed to thrive on mutual understanding turn into yet another chapter in Diddy's long list of controversies? Let's unpack it all.
Not buying it all, Kana, and safety can mean a couple different things. Safety just doesn't mean free from harm of violence. Safety can also, too, means emotional and mental dynamics that could occur by Sean Combs reaching out to potential witness to get them to possibly change their testimony.
Young Miami and Diddy's relationship was anything but conventional. From the moment they went public during her podcast debut, it was clear they weren't following traditional romantic rules. Diddy made it clear that they were dating but not exclusive, and young Miami echoed that sentiment, famously saying, "We are dating. We're single, but we're dating. People don't know what dating means. He's single, I'm single, but we're dating." On the surface, it seemed like a lighthearted, fun, and drama-free arrangement between two high-profile stars. However, in hindsight, it's easy to wonder if this no-strings-attached dynamic was part of a larger recurring pattern in Diddy's life.
We're going to simplify for everybody on this run right here. We're going to go with Diddy.
And that's final.
Yeah, that's final, but you...
For young Miami, the relationship had its perks. She was showered with lavish gifts, taken on exotic trips, and enjoyed public displays of affection. Who could forget the viral moment at the BET Awards when she held up the bright red Go Poppy sign while Diddy accepted his Lifetime Achievement Award? It was playful, iconic, and made headlines. But even then, there were signs that things weren't as flawless as they appeared. Diddy famously thanked everyone except young Miami during his speech, choosing instead to honor his late ex, Kim Porter. Fans quickly picked up on this and the internet buzzed with theories. Was she just a passing fling to him, or was there something more to their relationship than met the eye?
So you heard him. If you're a city girl, go get you a bad boy so you can act bad, because we acting bad. Some you heard.
We just enjoying life, living our fucking best.
As the relationship progressed, it became evident that Diddy's complicated personal life was taking a toll. The announcement of his seventh child, Love Sean Combs, in late 2022 added fuel to the fire. While young Miami played it cool publicly, insisting she wasn't bothered, it had to sting, especially since the baby was conceived during their time together. Diddy defended her honor on social media, stating, "She's not my side anything, never has been, never will be." But by then, the damage was done, and the public began questioning whether young Miami was truly content with the arrangement or just along for the ride. Behind the scenes, things were becoming even messier. Diddy's legal troubles started to surface, and young Miami's name began to pop up in connection with some of the allegations. Lawsuits claimed she was among several women who received financial support from Diddy in exchange for questionable favors, with one case even alleging she helped transport certain items for him. Young Miami quickly denied these claims, asserting, "I've never been involved in anything like that. People love to twist things for clout." But the rumors persisted, and fans couldn't help but wonder if she was being dragged into something far bigger than she realized.
Both sides in the Sean Diddy Combs case have until today to give answers for how the music mogul has been communicating from jail. Combs appearing in court last Friday seeking bail while he awaits trial. He's been held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn since September.
But it's important to remember that young Miami wasn't just a passive participant in this whirlwind. While she publicly denied the claims, insiders close to Diddy's team have suggested she may have known more than she let on. Leaked text messages, allegedly exchanged between her and a former member of Diddy's staff, hint that she might have questioned some of the activities happening around her. In one message, she reportedly asked, "Why is he always disappearing when things go down?" Although the authenticity of these messages remains unverified, they have sparked speculation that young Miami may have been more aware of Diddy's lifestyle than she has publicly admitted.
This is video of Diddy's family arriving to court for last Friday's hearing. Prosecutors arguing that he misused prison systems in an attempt to tamper with potential witnesses, and they say they have proof Diddy used other inmates' phone cards or used three-way calls with friends to contact associates that prosecutors consider to be a part.
Adding to the intrigue, a former associate of Diddy recently came forward in an anonymous interview claiming that young Miami had been present at several key gatherings now under investigation. The source alleged that Miami often acted as a buffer between Diddy and his high-profile guests, ensuring everyone adhered to his rules. While this positions her more as a facilitator than a direct participant, it raises questions about how deeply she was embedded in his inner circle. Could her role have been more significant than initially thought? And if so, how much of her involvement is now being quietly swept under the rug as she distances herself from Diddy's empire?
The defense denying these claims and is pushing for his release under strict conditions, including a $50 million bond and 24/7 monitoring at a secured Manhattan apartment. There will be a hearing today where both sides will have a chance to clarify exactly how Combs has been connecting with the world outside his jail cell.
Meanwhile, fans are speculating that young Miami has been subtly addressing the drama through her music and social media posts. Recent captions have included cryptic messages like, "Sometimes you have to let the whole tower fall so you can build stronger," and "Loyalty isn't blind, don't confuse it with stupidity." While she hasn't directly commented on her relationship with Diddy, these statements are being interpreted as veiled references to the ongoing situation. It's clear that Miami is trying to reclaim her narrative. However, as more details of Diddy's legal troubles emerge, staying silent may soon become impossible. Then there's the timeline of their breakup. Though the exact details remain unclear, it's apparent that cracks began to show as Diddy's legal issues escalated. By early 2024, shocking allegations surfaced claiming Diddy orchestrated elaborate events involving coercion and manipulation. These were not just rumors, but detailed accusations supported by lawsuits, witness statements, and even leaked footage. For young Miami, the writing must have been on the wall. Staying connected to Diddy wasn't just risky for her reputation, it could have had serious consequences for her future.
How did you all move on from such a public relationship and keep it all private? Like, there was no spill out, there was no mess, there was nothing for us to write about on Hollywood Unlocked. It was just...
What's fascinating is how quickly young Miami seemed to distance herself from the chaos surrounding Diddy. By the time he was arrested in September 2024, she was already making headlines with Stefon Diggs. The timing couldn't have been more perfect, or more suspicious. Some insiders believe it wasn't just about moving on romantically, but also about creating a clean break from Diddy's unraveling empire. After all, she had spent years building her own brand, from her music career with the City Girls to her hit podcast Queso Please. The last thing she needed was to be dragged down by someone else's scandal. But there's another layer to this story that's even more intriguing. Rumors are swirling that young Miami may have played a role in helping authorities build their case against Diddy. While there's no official confirmation, some sources claim she provided key information to investigators in exchange for immunity. If true, this could explain why her name has been largely absent from recent legal filings, despite earlier allegations linking her to some of Diddy's activities. This theory has fans divided. Some see her as a survivor, doing whatever it takes to protect herself, while others view it as a betrayal of someone she once claimed to care about.
And I understand that he has a shrink coming by his cell to see him several times a day. And now there's talk about putting him in, it's like a bubble. It's like a cell that has like a plexiglass wall in it where they have inmates watching you. That's actually their job, to keep an eye on the inmates that are on watch.
As for Diddy, his situation continues to spiral. His repeated attempts to secure bail have been denied, with prosecutors arguing that he poses a flight risk and could potentially intimidate witnesses. Court documents have painted a damning picture of his behavior, with allegations ranging from financial manipulation to outright threats. One particularly shocking detail involves a handwritten note found in his cell during a raid, where he reportedly instructed a family member to dig up dirt on 2 potential witnesses. It's a revelation that makes it hard to believe he'll walk away from this unscathed.
Okay, some people do think that Diddy can help him, but this guy's going to be locked up forever. His case will probably take at least 3 years to litigate. He'll stay at MDC. There's rumors that he wants to go to Essex County Jail in New Jersey because he doesn't like MDC. He's a Marshals inmate. There's no way they're going to transfer him back and forth, I don't know, several times a week.
And let's not overlook the role of Diddy's staff in all of this. According to lawsuits and witness testimonies, his inner circle played a pivotal role in carrying out his alleged schemes. From booking accommodations to ensuring everything he needed was in place, they helped maintain the illusion of his glamorous lifestyle. But now, many of them are turning against him, providing crucial evidence to authorities. It's a classic case of loyalty fading when the money runs out, and with Diddy's empire crumbling, it seems those closest to him are jumping ship.
Honest. I'm gonna give it to you honest. I ain't trying to be lying, ducking, hiding, hurting nobody's feelings.
As the trial date nears, all eyes will be on Diddy, and by extension, anyone who's ever been connected to him. For Young Miami, this means even more scrutiny, more questions, and increased pressure to address her role in the unfolding drama. Will she continue to rise above it all, or will new revelations pull her back into the chaos? And what about Stefan Diggs? Can their blossoming romance withstand the constant headlines, or will the intense spotlight be too much for this new chapter in her life? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, this story is far from over.
I feel like you single where we go together.
You single where we go together.
The saga of Young Miami and Diddy is a powerful reminder of just how complicated life in the spotlight can be. It's not just about fame or fortune. It's about navigating a world where every decision is magnified, every mistake is amplified, and every relationship is under intense scrutiny. Whether you view Young Miami as a survivor, a strategist, or simply someone trying to move forward, her story is undeniably one of resilience, reinvention, and relentless ambition. As the drama continues to unfold, one thing is clear: she's not just surviving, she's thriving. With Diddy's legal challenges and Young Miami seemingly moving on with Stefan Diggs, questions remain. Is her new romance a genuine fresh start, or a strategic move to distance herself from Diddy's controversies? And as Diddy faces mounting legal issues, will more revelations surface, further implicating those closest to him? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more celebrity updates. Stay tuned and keep the conversation going.